I chose this career because when I was younger, I really wanted to be a model, but all the bullies at school didn't believe that I could be a model and said that I was too different. So I really wanted to kind of like show them up and prove to them that anyone can be beautiful. And yeah, it just kind of went on from there. It just spiraled. Just started off with my first photo shoot, got 5 little images. The next photographer was just like, hey, I like your photos that you did with this lady. Can I take some photos? So I thought, okay, let's do it. And then at the end of the day, I got a big portfolio. Loads of people loved my work, and here I am now. It's going really good. I love the opportunity of being like a different character every day, because, you know, like one day I can have black hair, the next day have red hair, even be painted completely white and take away my tattoos. So I really do love the challenge of modeling. Very much so, actually. I follow the pagan Wiccan way, really, like a white witch, as you could put it. I used to practice magic when I was younger. I believe in reincarnation. And I've been studying a lot about different witches around the world. So it's really interesting, you know, to see what they do and see that our beliefs are very similar. I believe in the auras around you. I believe in, you know, people, you know, how people live their lives and how that can, their energy can then go on to the next person. So if you're completely a negative person, then being around that person, you're going to be negative. So yeah, it is one thing that I do believe in, like, you know, the whole spiritual way. And yeah, I would say I'm quite spiritual.
Okay.
Oh, completely. I believe in karma as well. So if, you know, if you're not a nice person, then only bad things will happen to you. So I believe if you're, you know, you're nice to people every day, you help people that are in need of help, then, you know, good things are going to happen to you. I don't know which one to pick. There's so many. Oh God, no. Not mentioning him.
Okay, that would be
cut. Just to get this far in my career, really, I've had some amazing times with modeling, but I also fire perform. And one of the most amazing things that's happened in my life was me and my fire group had only been together for not even a year, and we went and did this huge festival in England. And unfortunately, the music cut out halfway through when we were doing the show. So we all stood there on stage being like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And so I thought, being like a bit comedian person, I walked to the front being like, boo, this sucks kind of thing. And everyone joined in, and then they started chanting Pyrohex. And that was an amazing time. I remember taking a step back and holding onto my friend's arm going, is this happening? And she was like, yeah, this is happening, then chanting our name. We had no idea that we had that impact on so many people, and they loved our show and they came to actually watch us. So I would probably say that's in my top 5 dreams that have come true. It's just, you know, having so many people follow our work and admire it, which is really cool. Yeah, the most deepest meaning, oh my, I have so many. A lot of my tattoos I actually pick for that. One, oh, that's so hard.
I would say just one.
Yeah, the fox is always everyone's favorite. I actually studied Japanese mythology and all like the different creatures when I was in art college, when I was like 17, 18 years old. And I took a liking to the nine-tailed fox, which is known as a kitsune. And they said that, well, one of the stories were that a kitsune turned into a geisha girl, seduced the emperor, and brought chaos into the world. So the whole empowerment of that story, I just wanted it in a tattoo. So I got the kitsune on my arm.
Nice.
Thank you.
So you maybe travel?
Oh my, everywhere. I don't know.
Where you haven't been?
I haven't been to Mexico yet, but I'm going to be going there in October for the Guatemala Tattoo Convention, which I'm very excited for. Haven't been to Brazil. India. I went when I was a child, but that was more for a holiday, not career-wise. China, I passed by it when I went to New Zealand, but I didn't really get to go out and explore it, but that is on my to-do list. Thailand. My stepmom is actually Thai. My little sister's Thai, so I go there quite a lot. Kind of see their culture and that. And
do you like Thailand?
I love Thailand. The food, the people. I love the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thailand is really nice.
Very beautiful.
And they must love you there for the tattoos now.
Oh yeah, they
have to go
stare at us. Yeah, they're just like, oh my.
What is the most favorite country of you?
Wow, that's really hard. I've been to some absolutely beautiful and amazing countries, but my most recent favorite one has to be New Zealand. I went to the tattoo show there for 2 years, well, the last 2 years, and the nature is just incredibly beautiful. And it's one of those things that I love architecture, so I love going to Edinburgh and seeing all like the history, you know, there. But at the same time, when you see nature's work, it's absolutely incredible.
Yeah. Who is your most favorite photographer?
I can't pick my favorite photographer. My top 5 favorite photographers have to be Billicus, who is in England. He's in Portsmouth. He does a lot of my lingerie, hotel, kind of boudoir styled photos. Dollhouse Photography, she is in Birmingham. I just recently shot with her and her photos are incredible. The effects that she gets out of them and like the movement and the graphic design she does behind them is crazy good. Radiant Ink in Las Vegas. They're one of my favorites. I've been working with them quite a long time. Oh my, I'm finding it very hard going down to the 5. Okay, let me pause for a second. I'm just thinking who the last 2 I can say.
Radiant is not good.
Radiant. Okay. 4th would have to be J. Isabel DeLille. She's one of my friends in New Jersey. We shoot a lot of gore, horror kind of sort of photos, so I love doing photo shoots with her because it will always bring a different kind of photo and genre to my portfolio. And 5th would have to be Ironwood Wolves. I recently just did a shoot in Ohio with them and they had real life wolves there. So that was an experience and a half because I've never met a real life wolf. And they're very, very delicate, loving creatures, and they educated me to understand that, you know, wolves are a very, very lovely animal, spiritual as well, to be around. So we did some great photos and hopefully we'll be doing some charity work soon where we're going to be selling the photos and giving the money to a wolf sanctuary, which will be really lovely.
Yeah.
My favourite thing about foxes are their colours and how graceful they are, and actually they are really nice animals. It's just they're very much mistaken for the urban ones, so I just love their gentle nature.
The gentle nature?
Yeah.
Okay.
My life goal is just to be happy. I don't want to be the best tattoo artist in the world. I don't want to be the best model in the world. I just want to have a great, you know, a great life with my family, my friends, and just enjoy what I do.
You laugh.
Oh wow. I can break it down to 2 genres. One of my favorites has to be rock. I've always been into rock since I was a kid. When I was 8 years old, my mum brought me Offspring album and that's what set me off. And I was just a rock kid for life. But I'm really loving classical music right now, which is kind of funny. I love a lot of acoustic music. So Andy McKee, he's a guitar player. There's no lyrics in it, but I love that. And Lindsay Sterling, she's a violin player, and she actually twists a bit of dubstep into it, and it's just very beautiful music. It's very different, so I'm enjoying that a lot right now.
Nice. So what would you say to motivate the young models that are on the beginning of their career?
Just to be yourself, because at the end of the day, you're only going to get as far as your personality goes. If you're a horrible person, you're not going to make it very far. If you're a nice person, then you might just make it. Also, to not believe what all these magazines say about being skinny and all this. You can be a curvy model. You know, you could have crazy punk hair. You know, you could have no hair at all. You know, you are beautiful no matter what, and you've just got to show that out there and be like, this is me, and you guys are going to love me for being me.
Really, look. It's not about look, it's about your attitude, right?
Exactly.
Does the career like everything?
Yes.
You know, so you have to be smart.
You do have to be smart.
You don't have to be perfect, you have to be smart.
Exactly. In my point of view, actually, there is no such thing as perfect. You can be your best, ideal version of being perfect, but that's in your mind. Because I believe beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That is a quote that I absolutely love, because, you know, some people will look at you and go, no, she's not beautiful. But then other people will look at you and think, oh no, she's the best, most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life. You're not going to please everyone. So just do your best in being you. You're not going to please everyone, but just do the best you can, really.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. I agree with that. How about the lovely freckles on you? I never saw them before.
No, this is actually the first time I've had freckles put on me. It's with mascara, and the lovely Cookie from Prague just popped it on because we had just finished a photo shoot and I saw that she had some on her face, and I asked her and said, are they real? She was like, no, I put them on with makeup. So I asked her and said, hey, would you be up for doing some freckles on my face? Because I adore them. I love it when people have freckles all over their shoulders and their backs. So I think it's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, she's popped them on. I'm kind of getting really attached to them. Maybe one day I'll get them tattooed on, but yeah.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, I'll think about it. Red in England, they were like, oh, red fox. So yeah, researched and found Červená and just decided, yep, that's my name. But unfortunately, not a lot of people can pronounce it right. So I just thought, oh, what do you think my name says? And everyone kept saying Červená. So now I just go with the whole Červená way, but if someone does say the real way, then I do respond to it. I don't mind, I go either way.
Thank you very much.
All my love to momag models.